Hello and welcome to the Inglorious Bards. I'm your tenacious Game Master Tom, and this is Adventure 56 of Season 6. If you're just joining us this season, don't forget to check out our recaps. We have every 5 episodes to bring you right up to speed to where we're at now. And essentially, chaos. It's always chaos is where we're at. The group is dealing with some sci-fi metallic castle-y dungeon they've been exploring for some time. Just got some new information. Interested to see where they go next. Let's look at who is in our group tonight. We will start with our human wizard Zaldor. Say hello to the fan, Zaldor.
Hello, I'm Zaldor, wizard of the Seventh Tower, keeper of the wind spheres over the 1,000 Isles, and captain of the Wake. It's an airship. It flies. It uses some sort of a starfall engine. We believe there might be an air elemental that's also involved in making it fly. We're figuring that out right now. At the moment, though, I'm sitting around a campfire with all of my friends right here. I just had some stew.
I'm Hemlock.
Hi,
Pistolero, gunslinger, first mate of the Wake.
Fantastic. Who's between the two of you?
That would be Lord Ansgar, Shield of Calavier.
Also had some stew just about 5 minutes ago.
Lord Ansgar, what is it that you do as your adventuring profession?
You mean on the ship? My title on the ship?
Sure.
I forget.
Well, I can help you with that.
I am a summoner, and I have a creature from another plane called Shalara and Eidolon that appears in the shape of a dragon.
Okay. Across from you is Golly. Golly is our cleric of dwarven design. He's looking around weirdly. Say hi to the fans, Golly.
Hello. I look after everyone here and make sure they don't kill themselves or each other or me.
Next to you is Galen, our human thaumaturge. Galen, what's something the fans should know?
I feel like we may never make our way out of this bottomless pit. We're stuck here with someone who has clearly been driven mad by their close distance to the scar, and we've got Zaldor cooking up stew over here, and this guy doesn't even know what his place on the ship is. I'm the executive chef. You should all know that. Executive chef, thank you very much, Zaldor.
Yes, you should have made the stew.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
It's an esoteric carrot.
We call it an esocarrot.
All right, and last but not least is our gnome bard, Jericho. Jericho, same question. What's something the fans should know?
Well, I'm super curious where my friends have gone. There hasn't been a message. I've just been sitting in front of the air elemental, using my messaging spell, and just sending it free verse poetry.
My party keeps sending me straight to voicemail, and I'm not quite sure what's going on.
But I have set a timeline that if they're not back in 3 hours, I'm gonna assume they're dead, and fly off and just see what Glorine is up to.
All right. Okay, a quick shout out to superfan Dr. Koala Bear, who is currently on a 32-month subscription streak.
Whoa, nice.
Who
Thank
then
you.
just subscribed at tier 3 for 32 more months.
Whoa. Yeah.
And then chatted, oh, wrong button, sorry. So
No refunds.
No refunds and no apology necessary, Dr. Koala Bear. All right. Well, I think with that kind of subscription support, this is going to be the best adventure yet. And let's get a recap of what happened last time from Jeremy.
32 months. How many months is that?
At the start
32?
of our adventure last week, we learned some things about Sher Mordrin. There was something that was happening, we assumed during the past, maybe during the present, just in a different place than from where we were. A stranger was hired by Sher Mordrin, some creature that can cast magic from an undead hand, also wields a very, very dangerous sword and has a large wide brim hat, who was tasked to finding what we assume is us, 6 individuals that he was looking for, and using copper coins to get a hold of that. That is the thing we're putting a pin in at the moment, because the 6 individuals that is us, there were 5 of us inside the Iron Fortress, led by a human scavenger, Hugo Mann. We hope Jericho is still alive and protecting the wake up where we parked it at the top of the ship. We kept going through the ship as Hugo was leading us to find a power source, the heat room, so that we could power up what he called the library in order to find the information of the location of Sher Mordrin, which is the whole reason we're here. In so doing, we woke up yet a couple of other Guardian monstrosities, these gigantic metal creatures that were coming after us and attacking us, as well as an actual monstrosity that came straight from the void called a void terror that caught us right near where we were in the power room. Luckily, Goalie was there and was able to, again, negotiate the technology and the systems and figure out exactly what it takes to get this entire city powered on. And we did. We powered the whole thing up. We had source for, according to what Hugo said, maybe about a full hour of energy. And next to us, a lift activated, an elevator of sorts that was a room that could move that we could all get into and took us straight back to the archives, which is what the library was called. We reactivated the system. When I say we, again, I'm talking about Golly here, because none of us can figure any of this out. These black mirrors, these text that's appearing on the screens that we can't read, but Golly can, and did activate an archive of the last mission log of the Iron Fortress. What it found, what we discovered, is these 9 separate entries that indicated that there was something that that Sher Mordrin was looking for when he came down to Calavier. He was seeking out a crystalline bell. The bell, when rung, would reveal the location of a place called the Quiet Room. But to get into the Quiet Room, he also required a key. According to the records, that key was found in eastern Zexa on Varen, a place that none of our heroes had ever been located at or have ever seen. Once he acquired the bell and the key, according to the logs, Sher Mordrin found the room, entered the room, and left everything behind. He didn't bring anyone with him. He left the entire Iron Fortress to be deactivated and to end all future missions. And that's why it appears the whole thing just stopped about 5 years ago. There is no more active Iron Fortress other than these remnants that are inside this rusty fortress. There is no Sher Mordrin anywhere located on Varen. He's in that Quiet Room. And with about an hour left of power, we're left to decide what we're going to do next. So with that, let the adventure begin.
The heroes are gathered in the archives or library, a metallic rusted chamber used for gathering information by the Legion and Sher Mordrin's minions long ago. Now abandoned, the heroes have found the method to power up the Iron Fortress. Lights hum. There are vibrations now. There are gases venting and steam that bursts out every now and again. You have just gone through a whole bunch of information, letters scrolling across a piece of black glass that Golly has touched. Golly, with his strange connection to the source, a combination of magical energy, if you will, connecting the Legion, perhaps, the Void, perhaps, Chaloran, magic from the past, perhaps, weird automatons in a small town, perhaps. It's all an unknown. But Golly takes his hand away, and then the screen goes back to looking weird, unidentifiable, strange symbols that no one can read or understand other than Golly when he places his hand there. Not too far away from you is a lift that you took up with buttons for control room, archives, docking pad, and quarters. This place is still quite extensive. You've only scratched the surface, but you've also heard, because you just took a lift straight up here from the hot room, you've also heard in different corridors more clanking and moving and scuttling of more machinery. What would you like to do?
Have we heard anything from directly above us?
No.
Okay. Well, that's something at least.
There are more potential places to explore according to this.
Yeah, I think we're done here.
I can't pull any more information off of these pieces of machinery. We have information in the elevator or the magic room.
So he left here and he went to Zexa? That's good. I told you he left here. He wasn't here anymore. You guys didn't believe me, though. It's gone.
What is...
It's not that we didn't believe you. We needed to find out if he wasn't here, where he went.
All right, now you know.
What is Zexa? I've heard the name, but I know nothing about this place.
It's a bad place, part of the south.
It's a
Just
bad
'cause
place.
it's in the
pretty far
south, it's a
of here,
bad
but it's
place?
bad.
No.
That's normally true. However, in this case, Zexa was the name of an ancient wizard who tried to take over the world, and in exchange of being able to be a part of the great fight, was able to be sequestered in one small area. He considers himself a god king there, and he's very likely an undead, or it's exceptionally powerful. It is a dangerous place that very few people try to venture into.
Do you know him?
No. I don't think anyone really knows Zexa. I only know of him, really, and I'd rather not consider him
No.
friendly.
All wizards don't know one another?
That's a very rude thing to say.
Why is
And
it
no,
rude?
it's a common misconception, but no.
First with the south, and then with all the wizards.
Yeah.
Also, like to be clear,
Does he have a tower like you?
I don't know. Zexa could possibly have a tower, but of the 12 that I'm aware of, I'm not aware of one in the south. At least that far.
You believe Zexa is either still alive or is a lich?
There's a possibility of that, yes. He has exceptionally been sequestered. There's, of the information and the things that I read and what I know, Zexa does not come forth with a lot of magical tomes or historical artifacts.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're going to Zexa. We're not meeting Zexa.
Wait,
What?
I'm not going.
You don't have to go.
All right, I just want to make sure the we wasn't us.
Oh, you thought you were part of us?
No, and I just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
I was showing you around the fortress here. I'll
You
show
did a great job.
I'll show you
with that.
out. I'll make sure you guys get out.
We just
That-
take this elevator, we take the lift up.
Is that how it works? I don't. We're in one room, we're out another. It's a bit of a translocation spell if I've seen one before.
Well, that special room has more than just a few buttons. Some of them go elsewhere, too.
Well, I don't feel it would be a decent idea to get further lost. Also, I don't believe there might be any further information to glean here. Would you agree with that, Lord Ansgar?
There could be technology or
Treasure.
artifacts or
Gold.
treasure of some sort in any of these other places. It is at least intriguing to me as a dwarf to go see these things.
Yeah,
Scour the depths.
You could wander this place for years. I mean, I've been.
I mean, we could also maybe figure out a way to destroy this place and ensure the scar can't be used again.
Aye. What were the options again?
Detonate the warp core, I believe is what he's referring to.
I know one. I know one of the buttons said control room. That sounds controlling to me.
Isn't that where we were?
I believe that's where we came from.
Yeah, we just left there.
Well, that doesn't change what I said, now does it?
And there was
It still says control room.
a quarters, perhaps where Cher Mordrin is from. Perhaps we will find personal effects there.
Or perhaps a barracks where there's a bunch of Scar waiting for us.
Yeah, that's true, too. This place is bristling with activity. Oh, I'm tingly now.
Look, I want to learn as much about this as we can. I think knowledge is power in this case. So I'm with Lord Ansgar and Goli. I think we should learn what we can and take what we can.
Yeah, there's also another problem, though. According to Hugh, there's not much power time
we
left.
don't know when this is gonna.
I don't want to get
power's
locked
gonna
into
go
a
off.
tiny room. Or it goes off.
Oh no, it's a big guy comes after you.
I don't want that either.
Well,
I-
let's be quick about it then.
Also, I miss Jericho. I'd like to see if he's well. It's been a minute.
There. I'm sorry. That one. There is a whole other button also on there that reads engineering.
That changes everything.
What is this engineer?
I would be inclined to explore this place further, to delve its secrets. This was Cher Mordrin's fortress. What we in Cher Mordrin seems to be a primary evil that we must face. The more we learn, the more prepared we will be.
I will not separate from all of us, though it does feel prudent to remind you that we have encountered some great beasts since we have been in here, including the Core Guardian, which nearly killed me.
Hey, Hugh, you just said something big comes after us. What do you mean by that?
Well, I told you about my friend who died when he fell. He's the one who told me about the some of the places in here. Yeah, he said whenever he came in and flipped on the power, that it always attracted like a big guy. And then he ran. He never fought it.
Did he describe the big guy?
Yeah.
What did it look like?
He said it was big.
Fair enough.
I mean, I think he meant that its mass was greater than him.
Okay, I change my vote. Going up top.
Yeah, I think we're done here.
One thing you gotta watch out for is you kind of don't you can wake a place up. You know, like once they start smelling you, you might get like 2 things, but then the next time it might be like 6, and they start like knowing where you're at and coming and getting you. I mean, we haven't had to fight much yet. It's been pretty easy going so far.
What?
Yeah, I mean it's been like a cakewalk so far. It's been pretty easy peasy.
That's the normal
Dragon
trip over the
squeezy so far, but yeah, I mean we might have a tough fight one of these times.
Share your curiosity, Lord Ansgar, but I think it would be more prudent for us to take the wise course of action here.
So be it.
Now, how do we get up to the top?
Right there. That lever.
It's not a. It's more a button. It's that one there.
It says engineering.
Everybody keep Ansgar away from
That's
the
where
button.
the engines are, I believe. Right. Well, Golly, you lead the way, and we will all follow.
Golly leads the way and presses a button for
Engineering.
the dock.
All right, everyone gets
I
into the
order
lift.
it.
Everyone gets in the lift, and you press dock.
Engineering.
Which button do you press?
Dock.
Dock.
Engineering.
Docking pad. All right, the lift rises up slowly and slowly and slowly, and then comes to a jarring stop.
Should have gone
2
to
floors up.
engineering.
Agree? 2 floors up.
Yes. And stops, and the door does not open.
Is there light in the elevator or in this room?
No, then it goes pitch black. And Legion music begins to
What is that?
Would you like to know more?
Why am I rolling willpower?
Well, to engineering it is.
A light. Somebody, a light.
I see perfectly fine.
I have a match for you.
All right.
My ass in
My-
your face.
You son of a bitch.
You didn't see that coming? Oh, it's dark in here. I forgot.
That's right. How could I have? All right, Galen lights a torch.
All right, you light a torch in the small confines of the
Yes.
cramped lift.
Far too near to Hemlock for comfort.
Oh, come on.
How are we getting out of here?
Well, there's a-
Hemlock starts to look around for like a panel or anything that
there's
anything
a
in the
door.
ceiling.
There's a door in the ceiling, yes.
Does it feel like it lost power? Like whatever power was existing shut down, or is it just?
It looks like the power is out.
Hemlock's gonna go up through that. I'm gonna open it and see what he sees.
All right, you
It's got
throw your
60
shoulder into
feet.
it twice. It finally busts open, and you see Lord Ansgar the opposite. You see quite a bit of lights up in this elevator shaft. You see there's no cable or anything. There's some weird connection points that connect on all four diagonal corners, and there are lights that go up multiple floors, and you are halfway in between two floors.
While they're doing that, I'm going to try to force the doors in the lift open.
Okay, make athletics 20.
Oof. 21.
Okay. With quite some effort, he finally gets in, putting his leg against one side and the butt against the other, and he gets it open and has to hold it open.
Yeah. And what do we see outside?
You see a hallway to the bottom half, a hallway to the top half.
Lit?
They are both lit, and that is what you see, yes.
This feels intentional. Everything else around here is glowing, and this isn't working.
Maybe.
Source Boy, golly.
Source ball.
You see the lower hall has a black glass panel with the words Gravemind Tank, and the upper one says Control Room.
Repeat that first one again.
It's a digital sign that reads Gravemind Tank.
Grave mind tank.
Gravemind.
Grave mind tank.
Yes.
All one word?
Yes.
Grave mind tank.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. They don't come with descriptions. They
Does
just-
Hugh have an idea of where we're at?
Yes, you are on, let's say, the north side of what you scavengers call the courtyard, and you're nearing the top of it. You're just a few floors down from the top. The docking pad is on the south, so you're still some distance away.
I'm
I will
confused.
pass that on to my compatriots.
Thought we came from the control room from below.
No, that was the library, according to Hugh.
The
But the
archives.
runes there said archive. Archive.
Yeah, but we originally came from the control room, I think. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, we all said control room, but it was the archive, so we have yet to go to the control room.
No, the control room is where we found this lift. And we turned the power, Goli turned the power on.
But this
that
is
was
control
below.
room.
That was the heat room, right? As Hugo
We
referred
came
to it.
from below to get to where we just were, and we just went up, and this says control room. So I don't.
That could have been engineering, you said? That could have been the heat room.
We have two ways forward, or three. Is there a way out up there, Hemlock?
Oh, no, there's nothing to climb. There's nothing. There's just like we can go exit and go to one of these two floors unless you want to try to strafe climb this wall.
I think the sooner we get out of this elevator, the safer I'll feel.
Yes, well, in that case, Zaldor will climb over Galen, holding open the doors into the upper floor that says control room.
The upper one. Okay.
Right up in that one. Everyone, this way.
Galen, you get a good close touching of the old man going by you.
Yep. Just good old pat on the
It's
wrinkly rear.
Yeah, it's quite bony.
And he's got the robe on, and you can just see directly underneath. It's just, why are you always commando? You don't have to.
He's got his summer robe on, so just you can see through it.
When the light hits it just right.
At least he powdered up today.
It's very dewy in
That's
here.
gold bond, though.
It just the light beyond him illuminates all the hair
Level
that's
2.
poking through the fabric. It's just,
It's really just a sundress.
I did not see those two together, but that works.
Well, you're just making it harder to get through here.
Anyone else?
Everyone else goes to the bottom.
I know my
Ansgar
wife's
looks
gone. I'll climb
longingly
through.
at the bottom hallway, but follows Zaldor.
Grave-minded tank. Don't want that.
or do we?
It's too... No, it sounds bad for us.
This whole place is bad for us.
That's the fetchling we know and love.
Is everybody out of the elevator?
Golly, have you gone through?
I've gone through.
Then as Golly goes through, you get additional information. There is a further placard, maybe 30, 40 feet down this rusting iron hall. You listen, you don't hear any metallic creepy crawlies anywhere on this floor. The sign changes and it reads, pointing in the same direction, a little arrow. It reads control room and prison.
Well, now it says two things.
Detention.
Well, first it said prison. Now it says detention.
It can't make up its mind.
I think it's translating words for me.
Hold these doors open so I can climb
Detention.
out.
Does that change anything? Any direction?
Detention and control room. That's what the sign reads now.
Let's be quick about it.
Well, they're
huh?
both this way. Let's go.
Hugo, would you lead the way? Do you understand where we are?
Where are you guys trying to get to now? I'm a little lost. Are you trying to get to and the
Up and out.
the-
We're
oh,
trying to get back,
back
to
to your
our
boat?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, sure. I will, to the best of Hugo's ability, start trying to navigate his way the quickest / safest, balancing those two as equally as he can.
All right. That may involve some rope in a little bit then.
He loves rope.
Okay.
As we're walking, Galen sidles up to Ansgar, having shared a little eye contact before, and says, if we see a control room, we're checking this thing out.
I believe that whatever knowledge we glean here will prove valuable in the days ahead. I am
agree.
remiss to leave these stones unturned behind us.
Keep your eyes open. So we'll be looking.
I make
as
a
we
run
go.
for the control room.
You get something!
I'm controlling. All right. The group continues down this passageway with the lift door slamming shut behind Galen once you leave it. And you make your way down this hallway. It is both reassuring that there's more light. You can see what's coming around the next corner, but also a little disconcerting because you can't hide amongst the shadows yourselves as well. Everything's quite brightly lit. You travel down a corridor, you go up some stairs, you pass by what you think might have been some sort of mess hall of some sort, and then you can't decide, Hugo, one direction or the other. You choose almost with a flip of a coin. What's the equivalent that he would do for a flip of a coin?
He actually plays odds and evens against himself.
Okay.
Just even, that's how it
All right.
sounds right.
Perfect. And you end up in a small, medium-sized chamber that you realize is not the way out. You are looking for the control room because you have seen it from the outside. It is damaged and exposed to the outside, and you think there might be a way to then scale out and get out proper. However, this chamber is not it. This is the detention area. And who was first? I think it was Lord Ansgar was charging boldly ahead.
It's true.
Boldly.
I'd assume
Trying to find
Hugo's in
controls.
front, but maybe Lord Zangar close behind.
Okay, that sounds
Keep
good.
up, Ansgar. That's what I just did.
I was only ironically in the front.
All right. He's right behind you, ironically, Hugo. As you go in,
And Hugo's like, so, the old guy and the sword guy, huh?
I would not know.
Oh, well. I have a nose for these things.
Uh,
Have you ever been married?
No,
That's
have,
why.
Perhaps.
I gotcha. All right. All right, never mind. Hey, I think. Oh, you distracted me.
Was it the control room that you were leading us to?
No, detention. I thought you wanted to go to detention.
Control room would be good, I thought.
you look around and find you are in detention currently and start to make your way
Feels that way
back
sometimes.
out.
Anything? Did we see anything in the detention area that was? of note?
Yeah, you see a bunch of little side rooms, kind of like Star Trek starship rooms, where they're just alcoves of, what is that, like 5 feet by 10 feet with no wall. But then you see there is one that has a force field, and then there's a small side one that has a little force field, but it's like almost like a bookshelf that has a little item behind it. And then the one cell-like alcove with a force field has a gentleman in it, a human sitting with his legs crossed and eyes closed.
Fuck, I wish I shouldn't have asked. We might need to look around here.
What is it?
Hey, just anyone who's sat there without being any food or water for years, just saying probably not.
Well, they've clearly been experimenting on
Alive
people
like
this
you and
whole
I are.
time.
It could be in some sort of stasis.
Yeah.
You see the man is waving at Lord Ansgar as he says that, and the guy's waving and motioning and pointing at his force field. He is a human. He, however, has pink skin. He has a long nose that actually curves down over his mouth and has an extra third eye, not where you'd expect. I'll leave it up to you to imagine that.
Oh my goodness!
Pull your pants back up.
So that description gives me not a human vibe, but you're telling me this is a human.
Initially, he looked like a human till all three eyes looked up.
Well, that's a little disconcerting.
Is there any any
You don't like different
nature
looking
lore?
Maybe.
You xenophobe.
Is there any creature lore I might have that would help me place this gentleman?
Make
If you have extra planar lore, maybe.
make a roll.
Just a flat roll, huh? 5.
Could go with no.
Lord Ansgar identifies us as definitely someone not from this plane of existence.
So can I use
That's
my?
what I just
That's
rolled
what he
for.
did.
Yes. Okay. It's
Not sure where.
Hey, where are you from?
He starts talking and you cannot hear a single thing. He pounds upon the force field. You can just hear this dull, thudding, almost metallic sound, but you can't hear him as he speaks.
Well, we can't leave him here.
Why?
He may die.
We're all gonna die.
I don't want to be here either.
Wait, you can kill my wife, but you
also-
can't leave this guy here?
She was
That's
already
right.
dead.
I didn't do anything. I healed the poor woman.
She was not your wife. As
you
someone
barely
says
even
that,
knew her.
I was at the wedding.
I was that.
as Hemlock says that, he walks away towards the smaller force field with something behind it.
Yes. There is a bright blue screen that blocks this little shelf-looking thing. Inside is a simple metal shape. It is a thin triangle, almost like a coat hanger, but without the curvy bit at the top. And it is slowly just rotating, kind of circular-wise, very slowly within the shelf thing, like it's suspended somehow. And there is a bright blue screen underneath the force field with light upon it as well.
Are there any...
That's about the size of a book, a screen on the wall.
Is there anything in the room that looks like a controlling mechanism or control panel like we've been seeing? Anything that...
You see there is a lever that goes left to right in a central pillar that's maybe 3 feet by 3 foot square right in the center of a metal pillar in the middle is what I'm trying to say.
Is it
I
labeled?
would like to see if the screen responds to him at all.
All right, you go over to the screen. It does respond to you, and it has a little fingerprints of wherever you touch turn from bright blue to white. And when you take your hand off, then it returns back to bright blue. And then you draw a G, and it stays on there for a few seconds, and then it fades away.
Some sort of access panel.
Galen walks over to the man behind the force field there and points at the panel and just starts making motions through the air and pointing at him and at the panel.
All right, he starts making a perhaps universal feminine symbol, and he draws like a little circular shape with a little circular shape underneath it, like a little snowman type curvy thing. Perhaps he hasn't had company in a while.
Goalie.
Me too.
You know, I'm assuming dwarves do this, but you know when it snows and you roll it up into a ball and you put another ball on top of it and you make a little snow dwarf or snowman or whatever?
Okay.
He's making a sign like, try drawing that on the panel.
on the screen. Okay, Golly begins to draw
That's an 8.
an 8 on the...
In Arabic.
What is it in Varenese?
Forenese, yes.
duplicates the symbology onto the glass.
Okay, you duplicate the two circles, one on top of the other, also known as a snowman, also known as an 8, also known as maybe infinity on its side.
Half infinity?
Yeah, you draw that shape, and then there is a little electrical fading sound, and the blue force field right above it fades away, and the small little shelf no longer is protected by a field. The strange metal coat hanger-like device still continues to slowly rotate. There's a little bit of heat that comes out of that space now.
So just that alcove, or the man is also free now? Just
that little shelf space.
I open it. Doesn't mean I'm touching it.
Oh, I'll touch it. And Hemlock will
Golly bucks
examine it before touching it.
Okay. You examine it. You see on the longest line of this thin metal triangle, it looks like there's little ridges that would make a grip for a hand. Very small.
Small hand?
No, small to detect.
Okay.
The ridges.
Hemlock will grab it.
You are touching the device. Which hand are you using?
Oh, that's a good one.
What hand would you like to use?
Right hand.
You're doing right hand?
Yeah.
For a left-handed hemlock.
Gunslinger, yeah.
Okay. You reach out and touch.
Like where it looks like there's like a grip.
Okay.
That's where I'm going to touch.
Make a fortitude save.
97.
30.
Oof. 37.
37. There is a zap of electricity from the alcove itself. You see weird little nodules inside the shelf you didn't detect before, and you are zapped. You passed for 10 electrical damage. Golly, wipes sweat off.
Seriously.
That was close.
But you now have the device in your hand.
Okay, as I'm holding it, can I inspect it any further to figure out maybe any use use for it whatsoever?
No.
You detect no use for it whatsoever.
Galen goes back to the man in the cell and
Yeah, Hemlock will walk
points
over
at
with
Hemlock and the object and throws his hands up.
The man is also throwing his hands up excitedly, like touchdown repeatedly.
Is there another console by where he is?
Negative. Negative.
So Ansgar's been looking at this mechanism, and it goes up and down or left and right?
The central pillar has a lever that goes left to right.
Is it labeled?
What position is it in right now?
It is in left position, full left position.
Is there any of this writing, any of this stuff we can't read on it?
Yeah, I'll say there is. There is another little black window that's right above it in strange words you can't understand.
Oh, come on. I should get paid for this. Golly walks over and touches the panel.
All right. It reads Legion Defense.
Yeah, I don't think we need this one. Legion Defense, it says.
What do we do?
I want all your gold or I'm pulling this.
Pull it.
Oh, it could be an alarm.
It could kill the man in the cell. We don't know what it does. We don't know who this person is.
And
we're
for
not
those-
we're not those people. We don't just take these risks with other people's
Hemlock's
lives.
gonna go up to the cell and like hold up this triangle and like give like the universal shrug of like, what now?
He gives a universal, since you can't hear one another, universal come closer with two hands waving towards him.
I mean, I'm right there.
Okay.
And he's still telling me to come closer?
Yes.
You touch the thing to the thing. Touch the thing to the whatever field.
This is your idea. And I'll touch.
I'll prepare a healing spell.
I'll touch the triangle to the force field.
All right. As you do so, there is a small little crackle and a crack and a parting of a little hole that appears in the field. And it gets a little wider as you get closer and closer and closer, and gets a little wider as you get closer and closer and closer. And then the gentleman speaks through the hole. And he says, "Not quite there, I'm afraid. Closer."
What's your name?
Oh, hello there. I'm Threx.
Wrexham Hemlock.
The Soul Gobbler. I mean,
Why are you in here?
I was taken here by an evil man.
Big bronze guy?
Oh, you know him.
Unfortunately, I do not, but I want to know him.
oh, I don't.
Here's what we do. And he extends his hand through. Give it to me.
No, I'll keep coming closer to you.
He says, I'm afraid it won't be enough. I'll need to use my Ogard myself. You'll have to hand it to me.
Your what?
My Ogard.
What is your Ogard?
It responds more powerfully to me.
Is that what this is? Is an Ogard?
Yes, that's mine.
Oh, what else does it do besides break open force fields?
It breaks open many things. That did not sound as encouraging as I intended.
That
I don't know
sounds
you.
useful.
I do not know you. How can I trust you?
Well, you have me at a 6-1 disadvantage. 7-1. Look at that dragon.
I do not know you. Cannot trust you. You gotta give me a reason to trust you.
Well, what are you doing here, friend?
Looking for Sher Mordrin.
So you're a friend of his? He's a
No.
great man. No, he's terrible. Terrible. We are the enemy of my friend is my friend.
Why are you his enemy?
He doesn't quite like me.
Why?
I tried to stow away.
You stowed away on this big hunk of metal?
Yes.
From where?
Well, the options weren't many where I was.
Where were you?
It's a not particularly cozy place called the Void.
Oh.
I was in the Void. He was in the Void. This big fortress was in the pretty big.
Is there another way to open this force field?
I don't know, but I can open anything.
You can open anything?
Yes.
That does not look to be the case.
How long have you been in there?
He takes his hand back through the opening of the force field.
This is Galen, by the way.
No.
Yeah.
Your true name!
Hates introductions.
He blinks with his third eye, which I will still not tell you where that is.
Well, we all know where it's at.
And he looks at his arm and then looks at his hand. He says, I think it's been 9 years. That's far too long.
How did you survive in here with no food and no water for 9 years?
It's something you can't do that.
No.
Well, I can. But there's one thing I can't do that you can. Get me out, please. Just hand me my Ogard.
Half a second.
All sealed back up. Throws his hands up.
Anybody have any thoughts here?
That seems like a useful device.
It sure does. But I don't know what else it does. How many force fields have we come across?
There are 2 in here, if I recall. There was the one that you just pulled it from, that alcove, and there was this one. Was there another one that was activated?
Nope.
Golly, would you mind doing what you did last time to see if we could close the portal that you just opened, where he just received the device? Perhaps we can test it to see if it works only with Threx, or if we could use it on any force field we could
If I
find.
use the same shape on the force field.
Yes. That's what I'm suggesting. Perhaps you can close it. You've just opened it.
No, on the screen. You're talking
On
about
the-
the screen.
The screen that you opened.
For the little, where we got this thing.
Just put the snowman in
Okay.
again.
Golly makes the same shape on the smaller force field.
All right. Hemlock, you see Threx shaking his head, and he draws a triangle with another triangle underneath it. So a diamond with a line horizontally across.
Try this shape, Gully.
Golly tries that. Triangle over
The
triangle.
little force field appears over the small little shelf area.
Hemlock
Well,
will put.
This seems like we could just unlock his shield then. And you
I
can
mean,
keep whatever
he
doodad
says we
it is.
can't do it unless I give him this, which seems.
But
like
you
a
don't
very-
believe him.
So
I don't know
quiet.
what to believe. I don't trust strangers. Do you trust strangers?
Often.
Fair enough.
how I
do
get in
not
trouble.
trust strangers.
No, yeah.
It's interesting that he understands the code for the small one, but not for his own.
Well, there's no.
Well, we haven't tried it yet on his. He's using his device to open it. Does anyone mind if I set him free? If it's possible.
No, we must set him free. You
Golly
can't
makes
leave him
the
there.
symbol 8 on the bigger force field.
On the force field. So the other one was a force field over the shelf, and then you did it on a panel underneath it of bright blue light. Now you're going over to the main force field in front of Threx, and you're drawing it on the actual force field itself.
Yeah.
The electrical force field. Okay.
Oh, it's electric, is it? Wow.
Well, you're about to find out.
Lick your
Yeah, lick
finger
it first.
before touching. You draw, and
Experimentation.
it just makes this annoying sneakers on a basketball squeaky noise as you draw the shape.
Can you please stop making that? I hate that noise.
It's like rubbing a balloon.
I'm gonna
stick to it!
I'm gonna help this guy out. I mean, if Shermordran locked him up, he might have
Yeah,
some
we could
vital
use
information.
More allies than enemies.
That is
You
true.
might-
He came from the void. People who are thrown in the void, according to what we've been told, have done something to deserve to be there. I agree we should let him out, but we should be ready for anything.
Oh yeah. So Hemlock goes back over and like gets close
All right.
to so where it's like
Creating a little hole. Okay.
Hugo has never seen this man before. Is that correct?
Correct.
Do you have anyone you've ever known who have ever spoken of this man in this area? 9 years.
No.
This is the first time he's encountered anyone in the 7 years that we've been here.
Well, I had a neighbor once who had a big nose like that. We just called him the Hook.
That's a fantastic story. Thank you.
so yeah, Hemlock goes over and does what Thrax tells him to do and hands over the triangle.
Okay. Threx holds his hand through the opening and grabs hold of the Ogard and grabs onto
I'm
it.
trusting you here.
Of
Don't
course.
Do not do bad things to us.
Of course not. And he takes it through, and as he pulls it through the force field onto his side, he closes his eyes almost meditatively, and the device shakes a bit in his hand, and the force field hole grows wider and wider and wider very, very, very quickly, and he steps through it, and then opens his eyes, and it snaps closed behind him. Thank you, my new friend.
How do I get out?
Oh, what?
Get me out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I am Threx at your service to one and all. Such a dragon.
What do you...
He goes up to Shalara. May I pet you?
I would not advise that.
Oh, all right.
She doesn't like strangers.
But you do.
I am very weary of strangers.
And yet you seek the owner of this house.
Yes.
It seems more dusty than I remember.
It's pretty much been inactive for 5 years.
For 5 years? No one let me out.
No, actually, Hemlock did.
Oh, that's true.
Why were you locked up in the first place?
I told you that already. Are you all right?
I'm fine. You were very vague about it.
Was I?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you all right?
Why were you in the void?
Oh. I helped out a client and went a little too far, and it didn't quite work out for me.
A client? What's your business?
My business?
Yeah. What do you do?
Minding it.
If you have...
He says, well, since we are friends and you seem perhaps a bit on the up and up, my business is, shall we say, unlocking places.
You're a thief?
Oh, no.
I can appreciate that if you are.
Oh, definitely then, but no, not really.
Well, then what do you unlock?
I unlock places for my clients to do whatever they see fit. So, I mean, I helped a client break into the Shadow Fortress of Gumjalfi, and I certainly don't have to tell you, he did not take that offense lightly and obviously caught my client and me, and boom, I'm in the void. But I have gone to many places. I opened a doorway to the lost caves of Domide. That's quite an accomplishment, right?
Well, I mean, who hasn't broken in there?
Well, I don't think many have.
Well,
Have you been to many places? What can you tell us about a place called the Quiet Room?
I don't know of a place called the Quiet Room.
Yeah, it's useless.
Far from useless.
What do you know about Shermordran?
Seems to be quite an unpleasant chap. Brief conversation when he found me, said he was going to figure out what to do with me later. I decided to relax for a bit, and then here you are.
What's your plan here in Varen?
Is that where we're at?
That's where we're at.
Oh. No plan. I don't want to be here.
Have you
Where do
heard
you-
of Varen?
Yes.
Where do you want to be?
I would go home. I have other jobs to do. I've got a client waiting to take me to the Great Machine and visit the Onocrin and all sorts of fun places.
Why do you know of Varen?
I know of many places.
Why?
It's my job to know places.
What do you know about Varen?
Simple backwater world connected to the prime material plane. Fairly basic, simplistic magic. Lots of aggressive, primeval brutishness.
Nailed it.
You're
and
basic.
the smell.
So why would Sher Mordrin want to come here?
I don't know. I'm not with him. I was just about in the void. Not a particularly pleasant place.
Oh, hey. Do you know anything about silver stringy things that he uses to do the stuff?
No, that sounds awful. Ooh, sounds gross.
So where is your home?
The Great Bubble. Have you heard of it?
Oh, that sounds like...
I look around and don't see any.
You see a possible raised eyebrow from Lord Ansgar getting skill use really accurately. Make a roll.
All right. I'm going to use a hero point because that's a natural one.
They kiss a lot there.
I rolled an 8, so whatever. Plus, if my lore would be, I think 18, so it would be 26.
26. You do not know anything at all about that.
How are you going to get back there?
Oh, with my Ogod. Again, I can get into places. It's what I do.
Would you mind demonstrating that for us? We're trying to get back to our ship, the flying ship, the Wake. It's not far from here, but it's, according to Hugo, not nearby either. If you could get us through the Iron Fortress onto the Wake, it would be a spectacular sight.
You are some sort of sorcerer, right?
Thank you! Not quite. That's almost insulting. I'm Zaldor, Wizard of the Seventh Tower, Keeper of the Wind Spheres over the Thousand Isles, and Captain of the Wake.
I haven't been to some of those places. I'm sure they're impressive. Unlike your magic, though, as we mentioned, simplistic. Imagine if you were to create a melting ball of acid or something that splashed everywhere at a bug at your feet. Could you? Possibly, but then you might injure yourself or your friends, and you wouldn't want to do that, right? That's the same thing here. It's too close. Too close.
Oh, I see. So we need to be further distance, not quite the bug at your feet, but if I were to throw a ball of acid, say, across the field, and the bug there, it would be a safer distance.
Right. But I feel gratitude and I thank you. You've helped me out, particularly you, Hemlock. I appreciate your trust.
You wouldn't happen to know any weaknesses of Sher Mordrin, would you?
I don't know, other than he was also in the void, so as was just mentioned, if you're in the void, someone has placed you there, and it's not a place people want to go. Big, giant, floating mass of nasty people, guardian type things. It's quite scary, actually.
We believe that Sher Mordrin was placed in the void by one Cord. Do you know of Cord?
Don't know Cord. A traitor? A wizard?
Perhaps greater than both. Apparently a kin to Sher Mordrin.
I do not know.
This is all well and good, but we're burning daylight. We get out of here.
Well,
And off at 6.
if you'll allow me, you mentioned that your power far exceeds anything you've seen here. When you travel, what can travel with you?
With enough time, I can bring goods. I can bring people. That's what I do. It is my service.
Could you bring an airship?
Could I bring an airship?
If you can't, if you're not quite powerful enough, that's fine. We understand.
It's possible. I would say this. You have helped me. If in the future you need to get somewhere that is highly inaccessible, you may call upon my services. You may find me in the Grand Bubble, Plane of Water, obviously. But I would need quite some notice ahead of time for any kind of airship. That's far more than just the 6 of you.
How do we contact you?
Well, I just told you where to find me. I'm sure you can find your way there.
Okay.
Consider me your key.
For those who...
But nothing to deal with Gum Jalfi. I will not be tossed into the void again.
No fear, we don't intend to travel to Gom Jalfi, but for those who haven't traveled between the planes, who aren't as well traveled as you, how would you start? How would you begin to travel between the planes?
Well, you would need to educate your sorcerer here. As I said, you have very simplistic magic on this world. That's really up to you.
Okay. Thank you very much for the little information that you've given us.
Well, thank you for giving me back my freedom.
You're welcome.
Oh, he hasn't given us a little bit. He's given us quite a bit.
There you go. Well, thank you all. And I...
Wait.
Yes.
Just a moment.
I bid...
Action stop.
The western wind comes in, my umbrella flies.
Our dear friend made mention of something rather spectacular. If you consider what we've looked at in the archives. The wizard, pay attention. The bell.
I'm writing notes.
The bell was one thing Shermodun was looking for.
Yes.
The key
Yeah.
was the other.
Correct.
And he found both.
We have one.
He indicated that we could consider him a key.
We should take him with us.
I don't know if he wants to come with us. It is
does-
going to be an arduous journey in what he considers to be a very backwater planet.
He doesn't know of the
plane.
quiet room, and we need a key to access it. We find a bell. We access the room. We've got to stay close to him. Can't go wandering off into Bubble Land to go make these things happen.
Well, you do make a convincing argument, Golly. Threx, would you like us to explain what he was asking about?
You farewell. Is it my turn? He starts to twist his Ogard triangle device in his hands from left to right, and a very thin crack of a portal appears before him. He says, "No, thank you, my young wizard friend. I've had enough of this Varen place for 9 years."
Before you leave, give us a way to get in touch with you if we need your aid, please. It will not be easy for us to get to the Grand Bubble without some device or aid from you.
It is the Great Bubble. I don't believe that's gonna be a
Whatever.
problem.
He says, "That's up to you if you can find it. That's
Where did Shermodun take you?
to this world, your world."
He stowed away.
What did you do for
He
Sheriff
stowed
Mordor?
away. There's a piece we're not connecting, and it's very frustrating.
I think we all got it. You're probably staring at the wizard's butt again.
Primeval aggression.
Yes, I have feelings.
Oh, Threx, you've been more than gracious with your time. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Shermodun told him what the secret room was.
Goodbye. As he goes
Son of
through, and it snaps closed behind him.
Did you ask him where the quiet room was?
Yes, we started there. He had not heard of it.
So they haven't heard of it.
Did you ask him what he did for Sheriff Mordor?
Did it?
He didn't do anything for Sher Mordrin. He was a
Stop
stowaway
taunting me, Anka.
from the void.
Mm.
And Sher Mordrin imprisoned him for stowing away when Sher Mordrin broke out of the void. He is no friend to Sher Mordrin, but he could be a friend to us if we continue to treat him with respect.
The friend.
And it sounds like you, Zaldor, you hold the key to getting a hold of Rex in the future.
Well, that's a fantastic quest. I have no idea. But I will certainly attempt so. If it is about a level of communication, I'd be happy to explore ways of learning languages outside of
You. Let's get to the
Let's go.
landing.
All right.
To the Great Mind
Landing
Tank we
pad.
go!
Hey,
Agreed.
hey, Dragon Boy, don't distract me this time.
Hugo.
Is there anything else in the detention area that's of any note?
Just the lever that Golly has not let go of yet.
Golly, hit the lever.
Oh, I don't want to hit the lever.
Why not?
But I don't want to let it go either.
My precious lever.
Everyone just file out of the room. I'll leave the letter be.
The left to right lever.
It's currently in leftmost position.
We're
Hugo
gonna
heads
pull
out.
this lever, right?
Hugo
all
heads
agreed?
out.
Hugo heads out.
All right. Everyone following Hugo?
But there's an unpulled lever. Do you not understand?
Go pull it.
The stakes
No
are high.
pulling. This lever stays. Oh, I'm quiet.
All right. You follow Hugo. Hugo.
Ludicrous.
You walk up a ramp of metal catwalk style ramp that kind of bends uncomfortably under your feet as you come up to the control room. It has 3 interesting looking consoles, a destroyed 4th one beyond recognition, and then a giant half of it that's been blown and rotten away and exposed to the outside. It is currently snowing quite heavily, about maybe 200 to 300 yards away. Over a courtyard, you see the docking pad also at an elevated position. So this is up about 50 feet above the ground, and then about 300 yards, there's another race section. There's the docking pad, of which you can see the wake is waiting for you there. And we will take our break there, and we'll be back in just a little bit to see what the heroes do next.
All right.
All right, and we are back from break. Don't forget to take a look at ingloriousbards.com. You can find our link to the Discord where you can join other fans and the bards themselves and chat about the show. We've got general chat where people say all sorts of important things. And then there's channels for every single episode where you get to chat about what just happened. We share some of our thoughts, some of the screenshots and images and all sorts of good stuff. Love to hear from you folks.
Ask a question.
Yes.
Leave a
Questions?
link to a sex cam. Who knows?
All right. Well, and on that note, our heroes are in the control room and looking for a way out. Again, it's not a direct connection to the docking pad.
There's your ship.
Yes, way over there.
Can we power up the lift again?
You look here, there are 3 workable consoles. And Golly, as you approach them, their black glass lights up. One that reads Control Console, one that reads Construction Console, and one that reads Essence Biologics Storage Console are the 3 that are not damaged. And there are little screens and information on each of those if you are so inclined.
I'll look at Essence Biologics.
There could still be people being tortured.
Yeah.
No comment.
Essence Biologics Control.
Golly goes over to that terminal, wipes some dust off of the, some snow off of the screen. And you see there is words on there when you and only you touch this black glass. The words read, Essence Gathering Completed, 3,850 kilograms biomaterial remaining, with a button underneath, Purge Biomaterial, waiting to be selected.
Hey, speaking of, I need to go in the corner and purge some biomaterial.
Now's our chance.
But I don't know what this means. Purge biomaterial.
I would gather that based on what we've heard from the archives, And one of the points that they were doing, one of their orders was to collect specimens. They were gathering, perhaps, people and animals and any other manner of Verenian creatures that they no longer need or, according to the records, use. It's no longer necessary for them. So I believe that what you're experiencing here, what you're looking at with the biomaterials, is very likely people or other creatures of Varen that have been trapped and or captured here.
Purge through what method?
There's a possibility it might just release them. There's another possibility it might extinguish them. Much like Galen did in the mercy killings of the 3 horrible folks that were stuck in the chains, or as Hemlock did when we burst open the glass chamber.
Too soon.
Also, Hugo's wife was
That's
there.
what I was trying to...
Every creature that we've encountered that wasn't already a part of this seemed to be some sort of prisoner at one point. If you release them all, perhaps it might be the end for everyone.
Unless we plan to go back in there and comb this place top to bottom.
No.
Anything we leave behind is going to be a prisoner here, tormented, starved, alone, helpless, at the mercy of the scar. No one is coming to save whoever's left.
It likely could not be saved even if the intent and will and knowledge were there. Those glowing essences in those tubes is probably, it's what they were extracting. It's just fuel to them. And what was once connected to those people is gone.
Plus, think about the experience points. Thousands and thousands.
Another milestone right ahead.
I purged this, and I want agreement. We're all responsible for what comes out,
Yeah.
living or dead.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Jericho. No, not Jericho. You. Man.
I'm all right with whatever you decide, bro.
Only before you push
All these
that.
messenger birds that have just been dying
Yes.
and dying and dying and finally
Finally
leave us.
getting there.
Before you push that button, I have an important question for Zaldor.
Yes.
Can you still fly the wake?
Oh, of course.
Are you sure? Because your compass is broken.
Oh, I
Well-
got a fix for that.
We do?
Yeah.
This
Don't worry
is-
about it. This is captain and first mate business.
No.
Not
No.
cook business.
We're not.
You stay over
We're
there,
not
Cookie.
going down that road.
Stay in your lane,
I
all right? Stay in your lane
I'm
over
going
there,
to
Cookie.
know if my escape route is viable before we do anything here.
Yeah, we can fly it.
How?
Well,
You just said yes.
No.
we
No.
flew it after the compass blew up. So if we need to get out of here, we can fly it to find a safe place to fix the compass.
You're confident, Zaldor.
Yes.
Captain Zaldor.
I am.
Okay.
I have a great deal of practice with this ship now.
You guys don't have much trust as a group, do you?
Mostly one of us.
Yeah.
It's me.
You take this crap from your cook?
I'm very gracious.
I hate to hear what you get from like a cabin boy.
Did you get your answer?
Go forward, Golly.
Golly pushes the button.
You push the button labeled Purge Biomaterial.
Yes.
Kills all of us.
There is an alarm klaxon that goes off back down a hall.
I knew it was a mistake.
It's clear I did not agree to
What
this.
have you done?
And you just hear meh, 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 go for some time. And then there is a blast of steam from down the hall as well. Very short-lived. And then you hear a man screaming far below through some floor or air duct or something. You can hear his screams. You hear the screams of multiple women from across the facility, barely audible, and you maybe identify at least a dozen different screams happening. Terrible, brutal screams that are then cut short.
Oh, wow. That's haunting.
What's haunting is the
Golly,
leaving those souls behind.
More screams!
To get the lucky ones.
The pacing of which is more like hungry hippo.
Urgier. They are released then.
Good job.
We bear the weight of their loss.
Aye.
Aye.
Golly
Anyway,
Golly goes to the next control.
There's control console or construction console.
I think. Well, there's two ways we can go. I'll take the
Control or construction. Yes.
You hear a dwarven slap
this is
face
my inner
echoes
monologue
through
you're
the
messing with.
Lord Ansgar the sassy.
This is why we don't invite him to parties.
Which one are you heading to, Golly?
Construction.
Construction. You go to the construction console. It has two lines with a total of 4 buttons. First line reads defensive factory at 6% production. Button for increase and one for decrease production. And then next line, structure maintenance at 13% efficiency, increase and decrease maintenance.
What was the second one?
Structure maintenance at 13% efficiency.
let it all fall apart.
If you turn down the efficiency, yes, it crumbles faster. Perhaps the machines go more sedentary and dormant.
I believe you could probably turn both of them down. I apologize, Golly. You were supposed to say something.
He's going back to purge, 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 purge.
Got 1 foot up on the button. Golly moves to the control panel.
Control has 1 button, but a large area of the screen that is currently not showing anything, so there's more information perhaps.
Push this before purging biomass.
This button reads Engage Skull Jets, SKALL. Engage Skull Jets is the only button on Control Console.
Does have any idea what a skull jet is?
No, you do not.
This is Iron Fortress lore.
No, unfortunately not.
I don't know what that is.
Well, I can't just go and press any old button now.
No, that's pretty much your guy's modus operandi. Right?
I mean,
Hugh cuts to the quick again.
A lever? No, we won't pull it. Buttons?
I like buttons.
Soft keys.
We'll go back to the previous console.
Construction
and
console.
decrease the efficiency in both sections.
All right. Defensive factory production is decreased, and you drop it to 0% on each.
0. Sure.
All right. Defensive factory production is set to 0%. Structure maintenance is set to 0%, and they both flash red, is what the result is.
I believe that's all I can do.
Do you want to fire up the skull
I
jets?
don't know what it is. It sounds horrible.
I mean,
I think those are the ones that drop when it dropped. I think those are the ones that take it back,
yeah.
lift it up, like fly it in the sky.
What if we destroy this console so no one can
Oh yeah, I could do that.
activate these jets? Because I feel like Hugh's right that this hunk of metal landed here. No reason saying it couldn't take off, but anybody that wants to use it to leave, we probably don't want to leave.
Hey, step back, goalie.
Golly steps away from the console.
I'm gonna take a swing at the one that was the repair one. Hugo is
The construction.
The construction
because
console?
he's got friends that make their living out of kind of looting around this place, and less defense and less maintenance are going to be good for all the scavengers.
Okay.
So he's going to take his flail and just try to take some hits
And
All
knock
right,
that out
you
of
start
commission.
smashing it. You see each time you smash it, it triggers some of the buttons on there. The defensive production goes up to 2% and then goes back down to 0 with the next smash. And you keep smashing until it breaks entirely. And there are some good chunks of raw materials that you stow in your pack that you know you can get some decent price for.
Bio, purge.
I want 1/6 of that material.
Yeah, sure. Grab whatever you can. There's a lot more.
This doesn't help us get to the wake.
Oh yeah, I thought you guys were going over there. Get over there.
What's between us and the wake exactly right now? Just an empty space?
A huge courtyard
Like
of
Marriott.
multiple towers and factory-looking sides and buildings, multiple entrances low, hanging machinery, cranes, all sorts of weird old rusted red metal
Just got
stuff.
a parkour over
Is-
there.
And snow.
Is there another door that the lift would be in this room?
No.
So all we have
yes, sorry.
Sorry.
You did not come. Yes, there
Yes.
is. A
So all we
lift
have to
door.
do is cross a courtyard.
Or we get this lift working again and just take the lift.
Like, I'm confused. There is a courtyard. A courtyard is a big flat thing. It's got towers and stuff in it. We cross the courtyard and there's the wake.
With you guys 50 feet up,
Okay.
the wake is 50 feet up.
Down, courtyard, up.
Courtyard.
Got
Down
it.
over up.
Okay.
And you right now.
And there's a big open courtyard with machinery and all sorts of stuff hanging around. Sounds like a perfect place for a battle map.
I ain't trying to avoid a battle map right now.
Go into the elevator and he's already plotted out. There's an elevator
yeah,
battle.
Are we
exactly.
in agreement that the control console should be destroyed?
I don't feel there's any need to activate a skull jets. So yes.
No, wait.
Boom, boom
Bullet
just
through
happened.
your
I think I heard a boom.
Did Boom beat me?
That's up to you, Hemlock. You're
No.
pretty fast.
No.
He quick draws, but you hold out a hand and Hemlock holds with a cock.
Not
Yep.
even a hand,
Oh,
a finger.
what?
Watch that sentence, please don't. Transcript, careful.
And we're banned.
Anyways, Hemlock's penis. What were you doing?
Pushing purge.
Turning to the left.
Purge biomass.
He damaged the construction console and incidentally hit buttons. You go blasting away, this thing may go off anyway.
He was
Just
beating it.
food
He
for-
was like hitting the
I
pressure
know, but
plates. I'm
some
just
of
gonna.
the gauges went on and off. If this button gets hit, who knows what happens? Just food for thought.
You want me?
Golly gets closer to the window or the gap
There's a
that's open
primitive.
and prepares a spell.
There's a primitive. Why can't I say that word? There's a primitive way to do this, and there's my way of doing this. We've seen the primitive way.
Well,
Some might argue your way is still fairly
Is that a Galen or the console?
Both.
I appreciate you waiting for mine.
All right, you
And,
blast the
shoot it.
console. The control console is obliterated. What would you guys like to do?
Hey, if you want to take anything, just grab.
It's all yours.
There is an
That's just
explosion down deep below the Iron Fortress. You feel the
Perfect.
whole place rock and snow fall down through the huge opening in the side of the
like the
wall.
whole thing. Nothing we can see. Just
Nothing you can see.
Okay.
Hey, some of you guys got some rope?
The room vibrates.
We got to get out of here.
What do you
You
guys?
hear another explosion 500 yards on the other side of the entire
you
fortress
guys-
somewhere
we should-
else.
Yeah, go.
This was a really good idea. Let's move.
Does it look like you can climb up the other side of the courtyard towards where the wake is?
It's decidedly sharp and jagged, but lots of crazy ass handholds for sure.
You climb down on this side.
Get us there, and I
Sure.
can get us up.
There's a third explosion to the.
go.
I
Yeah,
run
let's
go,
and
fellas.
leap into the 50-foot chasm. Yep.
All right, he leaps out the opening down into the courtyard area.
Lord Ansgar takes a moment to make a connection with Shalara, and her wings strengthen and grow stronger.
Oh.
And she clearly gains the ability to fly, lowers her head in front of our wizard, and beckons him up so that she can get you to the wake
This
quicker.
has never happened before. Wonderful. Zaldor will gently climb on her face the same way he did with Galen, and sit down appropriately.
Hemlock
There's a fourth explosion on another area.
rushes right up to Shalara, like looking expectantly.
And she's off.
All right.
And she is intent on getting why the fuck am I blocking?
Zaldor?
Zaldor to the wake to hopefully then bring the wake to us.
All right, the dragon Shalara flies across the courtyard, and Galen, you had leapt out with your jump boots.
I'm just leaping off the edge. I can glide, so I'm gliding
okay.
down into the bottom and then making for the other side.
You're just trying to climb down as quickly as you can.
All right, make an a roll before you roll. Your roll is going to be 23 athletics.
29.
29. You take 6 points of slashing damage from the rough, jagged metal, but you make it down as you feel the entire iron fortress vibrating and rocking.
He's just booking to the other side.
Okay.
Hemlock's staying where he's at because he's confident in the captain's piloting abilities.
Okay.
Shalara will be returning to pick up more.
You just stay here then?
Yeah,
Side
he'll
question.
bring the wake to us.
Okay.
Would Hugo know of once he's in
It's
the
taking a
schoolyard,
while.
away from these guys, out?
Yeah, it involves going back in a dangerous series of hallways, and then there's an external door. You know it quite well, but it has been dangerous in the past.
I'm sure it's
Yeah.
fine now.
These guys have been kind of like, he's gone. Yeah.
So that's the end of Hugo, man.
Yeah.
He just looks back at them, shakes his head, and runs.
Like they've made this, like there were screams, and he's like, I think I knew two of those voices I just heard. The place is rupturing around them. They let an alien out. Yeah, he's
Okay.
like, and they killed his wife. Yeah.
All right.
Deuces. Job done. Paid.
Shalara, after several moments, flies across the courtyard, flies through the snow battering the wizard's face as you're holding on to Shalara. She then swoops up towards the wake and misses and flaps desperately again and strolls and grabs on as the height of the wake has changed, as it has risen up, as the entire iron fortress is slowly rising into the air on 4 massive juggernaut engines underneath it.
Gold jets, yes.
Alan, 2 things for you. 1, you are able to race through multiple corridors and are able to get through an opening of daylight. You actually grab an old bag of loot you stored behind, so you've got an extra bag of loot as you go. You race towards the end and stop right at the end, and there is a 30-foot drop.
Jumping.
You jump, you fall, you take some damage, skin your knees, and keep running back towards the scavenger outpost just outside. You see a bunch of your scavenger quote-unquote friends, about a dozen of them, all looking back at the whole place, their entire livelihood rising up into the sky.
You're
40,
welcome.
50, 60 feet. And you back up watching it as well. One of the old-timer scavengers says to you, "What did you do, you?"
It was some guys from Calvier. No, from somewhere. I don't know. It was dwarves.
Oh, the dwarves. The Iron Fortress raises up from your angle point. Hugh, you and the scavengers again can see these ginormous engines firing massive blasts of hot thrust, kicking up tons of dirt and debris. You cover your eyes. Meanwhile, Jericho is on
Making a very small snowman on the deck.
getting it just right balanced, just perfectly, and the whole thing shakes and it obliterates into a million bits of snow.
Sam, I almost had it that time.
Suddenly, a dragon and old wizard alight next to you on the deck of the wake.
Ah, Jericho!
Oh, you're not dead.
No, I'm not! Get right to the place where you're tying yourself up and clear yourself of freights. We need to fly! Zelda runs himself to the wheel. Go, cabin boy, go!
I don't know where he wants me to go.
It makes sense to me.
I just go stand on the rail.
Zaldor
Hold on.
grabs the wheel. Flash down, boy!
Okay, you race over to that. You slip and fall in the snow and pick yourself back up.
Yay!
Shalara was instructed to do what?
She is returning back to Lord Ansgar, and he is next.
She turns her head and gracefully does a turning dive back down as you, Zaldor, run up to the aft part of the ship and go over to the wheel. You see the horizon changing rapidly as the Iron Fortress is gathering speed higher and higher and higher. You are now at the controls of the ship.
Yes. Immediately disengage any anchors
Done.
that were there and lift and fly a straight line towards where Shalara was going. So probably following Shalara.
All right, Shalara is flying back across towards the control room at the other side of the courtyard as the entire rusted fortress goes across. Lord Ansgar, you see a giant metal crane topple and collapse into the courtyard just behind Shalara as she flies.
She's gonna redirect to pick up one Galen because he's in more danger.
All right.
Flying through the air.
Yeah, like she's shooting down 45-degree angle, like right on par, and then she just banks right, kind of inverts and goes down.
Let's go ahead and retcon all of that because she can only go 100 feet away from you.
Oh, fuck me.
So the whole place is going. Galen is down on the ground, and we have Jericho still all building a snowman.
Oh, God,
the whole
how
place
much
is starting to
further
lift
away?
up. Hugo is gone.
Build a snowman.
Hugo is gone, and
Shalara disappears and drops the wizard out of the sky.
What was the distance between the control
about
room?
300 yards.
Okay.
That's is that more than 100 feet?
I believe
yeah.
Can't you carry two?
so. No.
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
So Galen has traveled half of the distance across there before he touches down.
Okay.
Just so you know.
So instead, what happens?
I mean,
Well, so if
Your plan
Zaldor
now.
was going out, he could certainly cast Translocate off of him, which I think gets him. It's within distance of the room he's in. Let me double check.
All right,
please.
Shalara is flying with the wizard on the back. Shalara looks back even from 90 feet away at you, Lord Ansgar. Do you want her to turn around with him to keep him close to the limit or launch him straight hard, dematerializing herself?
she will continue at full speed, banking down ever so slightly just to get that. Just gonna rise
right.
up so you get the parabolic.
As fast as she possibly
elevator
can to
launch.
the limits. All right.
Wait, I think Hemlock and Gully are doing over-under for success on this. Gold is changing.
One moment all is secure, and the next just it's a little chilly. It's just the tinkling of icicles just fall.
So, like Ant-Man flying off of the arrow of Hawkeye. The boss. When Shalara bounces away, Zelda will kind of launch himself forward without using his Wand of Crushing Leaps, because he does cast Translocate.
Translocate.
You instantly transport yourself and any items you're wearing and holding from your current space to an unoccupied space within range you can see. If this would bring another creature with you, even if you're carrying it in an extra-dimensional container, the spell is lost. So it's not.
How many actions does it take to cast that spell?
2.
What's the range?
So my range is 120 feet for the spell.
The range I thought was going to be 500 feet. That's what you wanted to say.
It's 120.
That is what I wanted to say. So
120.
from your current space to an unoccupied space within range
Still
you can
cover
see. So
300
within
yards,
range
so-
Yes.
that you can see.
Okay.
That's 120 feet. That's not far enough. If it was heightened to 5th, I could get it up to a mile. Keep that in mind for the future, guys. Use that 5th level spot later
All right.
on.
So Shalara has disappeared.
You only need 80 more feet
No.
beyond the length
No,
of that
that's
spell.
feet.
I know. Oh.
Yards is 300.
900 feet.
I just need to know how much healing you're going to require.
So she disappears, launching you as high and fast as she can. You get further than 100 feet, 110, 120, 130, and you're casting the spell.
Poof!
And where are you going?
120 feet further?
Towards the 900 goal.
Yeah, I feel like yes.
Okay.
That was the absolute plan.
All right. You then see him.
Wait, hold on.
Too late. You see him teleport with a poof, and he appears 120,
impressive.
120 feet forward and slightly up.
Let's see how this ends before you say that.
Still a little short, I'm afraid.
He's getting even closer to the wake. You are about
A third of the way there.
About 680 feet short.
How many 4th level spell slots do you have?
So I can't swap them out. No! They're prepared spells. In this particular one, that would be super neat. It's gonna like blip, blip, blip.
All right, you are 50 feet above the courtyard and now falling.
Is there? You mentioned there was fire out and around.
No.
Yeah, you said things were exploding.
There were explosions. Those were the engines firing up.
Okay.
King of the prepared.
I am seeing the wizard falling through the air. I am going to try to catch him because we are at about the same place.
Well, I've featherfall. It's never.
You have featherfall.
I also have an aerial cloak. Falling out of the sky is what I'm built for.
What would you
I'm
like
the keeper of the wind spheres.
Zaldor, what do you want to do?
Zaldor wants to cast some fire. This is important. This is
gonna
a
fireball
trick.
Jericho.
Fireball's the opposite direction.
Just hops.
I've always wondered if I could make this happen, but I needed to see something. So the wall of fire, that's only another 120 feet, which is a shame. I'd love to make that further. The fireball is 500 feet.
Is there some aeronautical trajectory finding? Because we have an object going up.
That's not what
We have
This
going
is
here.
This is going to be even cooler.
So, is there something within 500 feet that Zaldor can see that he can light on fire? A large,
The wake.
potentially the
No, the
Shoot
wake.
deer.
Yeah. The wake is 660 away.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, there's structures and towers. There's another piece that's collapsing right now.
Can I light that on fire with a fireball?
Sure.
That takes 2 actions to do so.
Okay.
And you said it's falling. I'd like to something a bit more stationary.
All right. You see there's some weird antennae structure that's sticking out around the courtyard. You
Fantastic.
Can blast.
With Zaldor's staff, which is always at his back, ready to go, cast fireball.
So as you're falling through down towards the courtyard, you whip out a staff and cast a spell.
Correct.
What is the spell?
I cast fireball.
How many actions is that?
That's 2.
2. The staff to get out is 1 action, so you are falling, about to hit the ground almost.
This is not going the way I planned.
And
Never does.
Can Hemlock do something here?
This is the Zaldor show, and you're just a visitor.
Just why I ask instead of just doing it.
And you cast fireball, and it erupts and hits and explodes.
Featherfall.
Yes.
As a reaction, I now featherfall.
Okay. There's an explosion of fire on this antenna. You featherfall the last 20 feet and land on the ground after a crazy escapade with Galen gently alighting on the ground behind you.
Cast wall of fire.
Okay.
Are you just casting random spells?
Hold please, I'm keeping track of these. I've got them all.
You just want to die with 0 spell slots. That's it, isn't it?
It's an achievement.
It's very important to Galen where that wall of fire is.
It's adjacent. It's not in the street. It's not in front of us. It's adjacent.
By the way, some of the more distant mountains you can no longer see because the whole fortress has rised up far enough. And before you're casting wall of fire, I want to go and find out what the hell Jericho's doing by himself. Because everything previous with Jericho was a dream that Lord Ansgar had, might have happened, but not the reality. Jericho, you've built a snowman. It has collapsed. You are on the wake. It is anchored to the docking bay. The whole place is shaking and the whole iron fortress is lifting up. You see no friends in sight.
I don't see Shalara come flying and launch people.
No, you're not observant to that.
Yeah. So I would get to the forecastle of the ship. No, I'd go to the back by where the steering, all that stuff is. I would go try to see if I could see my friends.
Okay.
because danger is going on, which probably means Zaldor did it. And I'm looking like what's going on? Where are they?
Now,
What can I
Hemlock,
do?
I've been watching the ship for a time. They're taking their sweet ass time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And in the back of my head, I'm thinking I might have to fly this right now.
Jericho,
I've watched them fly it a lot.
you look in the area where you saw them last. You were about to get off the ship quickly and head towards that docking maintenance area where they went in when you see an explosion several hundred feet away to your right that looks like a classic Zaldor fireball over some antennae.
Flourish.
I am going to do, and I see him like flying through the air.
You don't
and
see
fall.
him. You just
Oh.
see at your eye level
Oh, they're over
big
there.
explosion.
I'm going to try to fire up the ship. I don't really know how, but I've seen him do it enough.
Okay.
I'm going to try to fire up the ship.
All right.
I don't know if I can.
Hemlock looks at Gully, shrugs, and then claps his hands and disappears. And what Gully sees
Brothers to the end.
in the wake is a small scarab beetle. And with my armor, I can use pest form once a day. Turn into a scarab beetle that does indeed fly. And I am going to, as a beetle, book it to the wake.
Okay.
This is the first time ever, and what a fantastic time to use beetle form.
Yep.
Okay, I'll wait here then.
I also have stuff to do.
You do so, and you fly away. Pest form, scarab beetle. Where's the fly? You cast a first level pest form. First level, fourth level is turn into a flying creature. You are crawling.
Just poop drops.
The awesomeness continues. Little vestigial wings trying to get the beetle up.
Solara just
Right, okay then. Let's try this. He goes beetle form.
Well,
Gully
no, if I
cast.
can't fly, I'm not
No,
gonna
you've
go.
already done it. You're
Okay.
beautiful.
You're now small and
I've got a
portable.
beetle. Gully casts fly.
Okay.
Gully is now flying, scoops up the beetle,
yeah.
and starts moving out towards the wake. It's a 5-minute spell movement at. I will use my dashers, so I've got a
Bracelet dash.
minute at 30 to cover distance, 25 the remainder of the 5 minutes.
All right. Then you are out and flying across. What does that look like with a cleric flying? With
Very
a beetle?
awkward, just like I'm hunched up with my shoulders going like
Head forward.
I'm not, no.
Feet trailing behind.
Yeah,
Oh.
feet trail. It's like,
Like you're being led by
like
your
an
chest.
apparition.
like I have bad wiring here.
Arms just like straight down.
All right.
Some ungodly forces dragging you through the sky.
We have a hero point to give out. We have a guest of Frank and Jocelyn in the studio tonight. Frank, who should receive the hero point this evening? Frank has given it to Seth
Sir.
because he turned himself into a beetle. All
Is that all
right.
it takes? That's how we get hero points now? Cool.
Jericho, you are at the helm and trying to maneuver the vessel forward. It's resisting your attempts, but it is responding. Something seems to be holding it back, but you're going to make it work no matter what.
There's the anchor. I got to release the anchor.
You can't quite remember how. You go ahead and make a sailing lore roll.
Oh, okay.
How much sailing
I'm
lore
gonna
you
add,
got?
I'm gonna add my sailing lore roll to it. 16.
Okay. You fly and make sure the ship is going as fast as it possibly can with as much power and strength. And finally, the wake is free, tearing a chunk of huge plating and railing from the docking bay with it. And the wake gets loose. You guys see the anchor is trailing a huge chunk of the docking bay. And then the rest of the docking bay comes collapsing down into the courtyard area as well.
Oh, God.
With a huge, horrendous crash with thunderous jets rising up the whole of fortress itself. While that is happening, we have a cleric flying through the air.
Yep.
As a huge amount of debris is falling towards you, as well as, let's say, the possible wizard and possible thaumaturge. Let's do a reflex save for all three of you. Your target number, keeping in mind you are not leveled up yet.
Oh, shit.
Your target number is going to be a 28.
Success.
That was not enough for me. I rolled an 8. And the target is what?
28?
28. This is a basic reflex save. If you succeed, you take 50 points of damage. I'm sorry, if you fail, you take 100 points of damage. If you succeed, no damage.
Wow.
100 or none?
100 or none.
Wow, that's a real pass or fail right there.
I
I
succeed.
try and
I
pass
suggest
that.
passing.
I will burn a hero point and hope to roll an 11 or higher.
50-50.
For your reflex?
So it's myself,
you got pressed
him,
over.
and who else is rolling?
The wizard.
Which is succeeds.
You're in. Oh, okay.
No, I rolled a 4, so that was worse. So no, I did not succeed.
All right.
You didn't critically fail, though.
No.
My bad, Galen.
Galen tackles Zaldor out of the way of the falling debris as it crashes, rises up and steps back 2 feet and says, "Aren't you glad?" Smash! Another thing hits him and he takes 100 points of damage. The fortress is rising up and up and up. Meanwhile,
Hold on. Zaldor's at 29 hit points. Just
29, Zaldor?
Can't confirm.
Okay. Meanwhile, we have Lord Ansgar alone left in the control room.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
So Lord Ansgar takes a moment, remanifests Shalara, reboosts Shalara. Her wings again strengthen. He's like, "I'll stay close this time," and hops on board.
Okay.
And she takes off to carry him to the wake.
Okay. As you're flying towards the wake, Captain Zaldor, you see the wake is flying quite erratically. It is dragging something, which is not helping the situation as well. And Galen is currently pancaked and pinned, and he's making some strange muffled sounds.
Oh, no. That's,
what does crane taste like?
It's like chicken. Oh, that crane.
Tastes like an enema.
It's a little gamey.
If I use, I think my jump ring only works for me. This is disastrous. A soggy disaster.
And the night's just begun.
Didn't
How-
go as planned at all.
How far is it from us? So what is on the outer edge of this courtyard? Does it just drop off the edge of the iron
Nope,
fortress?
tons of more structures and buildings and factory pieces and entrances and jagged windows and cables and all sorts of nastiness.
Okay, so there's no way to get to the edge of the entire fortress.
Not that you can see. Hugo could have taken you to one of those many exits,
Hugo?
but he is
we
long
had
gone.
blasted a lot of things.
Priest, your target is quickly going the other direction. The wake is going one direction as you were heading, and now you're trying to chase it. I need you to make an acrobatics roll, Priest, and not slam into any jagged. This is more of an aerobatics, but acrobatics roll, and we'll just do a 25.
Okay. 25, 35.
Whoa! You turn quickly with your flight, duck underneath another big jagged piece of huge beam metal, and with alacrity make your way towards the wake. Meanwhile, the wake is being flown. What is your goal as you start to see some flying figures of heroes, a dragon off in the distance?
Who do I actually see?
A dragon off in the distance.
So I see the dragon.
Yes.
Do I see the cleric?
You do.
Do I see the guys on the ground?
No.
Just got smushed. All right. Well, I'm gonna fly to whichever one of the probably the cleric because he looks the least stable.
Okay. All right. You
You have
turn
no
the wake
idea.
around. It is hard
I
to
got
control.
I got this.
Make a standby. Make a sailing roll I want to say sailing roll 32.
Okay, critically fail.
Well, don't roll yet.
Well, it doesn't matter. I got no pluses.
Hold on.
A 20 will get you there.
Oh, hold on. Sailing roll 32.
5% chance.
You can do a crafting roll 36 as well.
Oh, that's worse because I have a +2 in that. All right, I'm gonna roll the die just see what happens.
All right.
Does an 11.
A total of 11.
Well, in sailing lore, it's an 11, or crafting a 13.
Okay.
Whichever one
they're
you
both-
think is more fun for you.
Double critical fails.
All right, you
Yeah.
turn the wake, but it is hard to keep control. And as you rotate, you can't get back around towards the priest. The whole fortress is lifting up underneath you. You're trying to lift up. You are heading in the weird wrong direction. The priest, you're just about to catch up behind, holding a delicate beetle with one hit point in your hand as you're flying. And you see, as the wake is approaching the wrong direction, you're just going, no, 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 no. You see its big, unnatural anchor of a huge chunk of the docking bay snag into a huge wall section and send the wake down, and the wake crashes violently into the control room tower that Lord Ansgar was at not moments ago.
Fantastic.
Huge explosion of
the wake?
Not the wake, just metal and debris. And Jericho, you need to do a reflex save or take 25 or 12 bludgeoning damage. 28 is your target number.
29.
Okay, so 12 points of bludgeoning damage to Jericho as you get launched across the deck, tumbling across the snow, knocking down the only other snowman you had successfully
Did
made.
you say 12 points?
12.
Okay.
The wake is now stopped and halfway inside the control room and still caught on this area. Up. And Hemlock, you can see there are...
You can't see anything.
You can see through the little hands, little opening in the hands, as a beetle form, your many-faceted eyes can see that there is a weird ball of black energy on one far corner of the fortress, and then on another. 4 different corners have strange, like 10-foot spheres of black energy far away from you, but that's what you see.
You're free.
No! Fly, my friend, fly!
I release you into the void.
So stupid.
Let's go to Zaldor. You've been waiting patiently.
How heavy is the massive docking bay that's on top of Galen?
Several tons.
Okay, so not quite one bulk.
No.
Or even 2 bulk, really.
So wait, I didn't just take 100 damage. I'm pinned.
You're pinned.
Cool.
PF2E,
Cool.
how many bulk in a ton? Continue.
Yeah. So trying to find a way to get you out from under here.
One bulk is 10 pounds. How many bulk is then a ton?
More?
Several thousand.
200.
Can I
200?
can I reach him at all?
No.
Can I touch him at all?
Yeah, you can touch him, yes.
So Zelda will reach in. He will touch your ear, the part that he can see. Just one finger on the ear. He
Wet
reaches
Willy?
behind in his back and grabs his spell book, the one that sits with him, and casts Translocate a second time. Because I have a drain bonded item, and since I've already cast that spell, I can do it a second time to get both of us up and out 120 feet away. And I move us backwards from whence I flew with Shalara, as you and I both, everything we're wearing, locate through.
That includes
Literally
your crane hat.
running in circles. Excellent.
Feels right.
I don't think you can take someone with you.
I will read it for you.
If this would
I
bring
just
another
checked.
creature with you, the spell is lost.
No.
Yeah.
Can I cast it on just him, or is it only just me?
Bite your
just
tongue,
you.
no.
Well, that was. It
He
felt
just
really
read it to
right.
us.
I touch your ear and I apparate 120 feet away.
Brothers to the end.
So seeing
I feel so glad that although my mistake will cost us the most and destroy our airship, I'm not the only one screwing up.
So
we're all
seeing,
of
seeing
us.
Zaldor just
Maybe
disappear
Ansgar's not,
on
but
me
everybody
as I'm
else-
pinned, Galen fumbles his mirror
Yes.
implement out
Oh, cool.
and appears outside of the rubble as his whole self.
Not quite. Yeah, there's a
There's two of us
there's a
there.
disappointed, bloody you
Yes.
looking at you.
And I shake my head at myself, and then start running towards Zaldor.
Okay.
Tom is going to find some way that you screwed that up, and you take 50 damage.
And as I'm running, I drink a potion. Crying out loud, this is not how this needed to go down. We're going to drink an elixir of life moderate for 5d6 plus 12 health points.
You need to add to the chaos and drink the other potion.
So I'm going to heal a
All
little
right.
bit.
As you're doing that, Thonwell does, who's watching the show, does add a suggestion that maybe Galen's mirror broke in the collapse.
That's wicked.
That'd be a natural one.
That is wicked.
He's got some health coming. While he figures that out, Lord Ansgar, you've been flying a bit here.
So which way is closer? The outside of the Iron Tower, if I were to just fly, is that quicker, or the wake?
The wake is closer.
Then I will persist towards the wake.
Okay.
Then.
You persist towards the wake. You hear rumbling underneath you. There's snow and wind. There's also a little bit harder to breathe at the altitude that the Iron Fortress is now at. You hear some "I've got you" down below, and then some cursing, and then you and Shalara alight upon the wake. Snow-covered, crashed into the very control you were just at. You look around at the chaos, and then you see a snowman shake his head, and Jericho appears underneath.
We may be in a little bit of trouble.
The whole world's going crazy.
As an air elemental escapes.
I don't know what's going on. The whole city started moving,
We gotta
and
get
then the
to.
wake started moving all by itself.
We have to get to Galen and Zaldor.
All right, do you know how to fly this thing?
Nope, but I'm gonna try. And Ansgar is gonna grab a hold.
Seth's look does not look encouraging.
No.
Hey, do you know how to get the anchor to release?
No. Maybe. Somewhere back here.
You know, you could just wait.
How far away are...
Okay, so I'm going to take a moment to assess the situation.
Everyone breathe.
That's not our
Look
way,
around.
Ansgar.
So,
Slap. Panic.
where is everybody in relation to everybody else?
All right,
at this
you look
moment?
around. You have Jericho next to you.
Oh my God.
You have a priest to your dwarven god just now landing on the heavily tilted forward wake, sliding in the snow, holding a strange little shiny bug in his hand for some reason.
Magic missile.
You look around, you cannot see anyone beneath you at the moment, and then you finally see 4 beams of dark black energy light blasting out from 4 different spheres at 4 different corners of the Iron Fortress, straight up into the sky below, cracking open a huge Iron Fortress portal into a black dark abyss above you that the Iron Fortress is rocketing up towards.
This is what we call Tuesday.
Well, it's been very interesting knowing you, Jericho. I wish you well.
Yeet.
Shalar and I are out.
Golly's like, how long are you like this?
And I
Into your hands.
and I just you fall down and I'm sitting on your lap like Santa Claus. And I give you a big kiss on the forehead.
Oh, shucks.
And then get up to the wheel of the wake.
All right,
Kind of trying to assess how much damage has been done to the ship.
So you want to do a once over of damage looking?
Just as I'm headed there, like I'm not gonna get crazy with it.
Okay, you knock Lord Ansgar out of the way. You're not quite sure about the wake. You are at the helm.
This Doc Browning. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
First of all, I say Glork, which is the magic word to release the anchor.
All right, you do so, and the ship moves a little bit even more, tilting forward, and then relaxes back down, crunching more control room and sliding. Who was there? Jericho, Golly, and Lord Ansgar and Shalara a little forward towards the bow, and then resting straight after one of them falls off. And that is Lord Ansgar, who falls off and lands right back in the control room where you started.
Question.
You were going to argue something?
Just a gentle 5-foot drop, and you're back in a cushiony chair in front of one of the consoles.
I will.
Can I read anything on the console? Is there anything like
It says purge.
like turn engines off?
Negative.
Anything like that?
There's a big hole.
How far away from me is he?
Is he? You think maybe 20 feet?
Good. I'm going to cast Friend Fetch.
Okay.
Nice.
Shoot! You're back on the bridge.
Golly is going to run for one of the ballistas
Okay.
and try to aim it at one of those contraptions that's generating the purpley ball of evil.
Okay. You dial it in.
We're fucked.
Heimlock will start piloting the wake,
Okay.
as he's the second best pilot that the crew has. Probably going to be the first best in a second.
And then zero best because we're all gonna be dead.
And wants to, kind of get off of where we're at, kind of lampooned into this control room, and assuming that whatever damage has been done to the wake is not going to falter us too much.
Okay, you are going to get the wake out of this control section with grinding metal and stuff, but make a sailing roll 36 to not do additional damage. And then we'll do a different roll for sailing.
30. I'm going to use a hero point because Frank just gave me one.
There you go.
Because it can't roll worse than a 10, right?
That's a big ask.
33.
33.
Ooh,
all right, there's more grinding metal, and there are chunks of wood that are coming out of the wake a little bit, but more dangerously, Jericho, you see one of the beautiful sails, the ethereal shiny sails, is torn on some of the jagged metal of the control tower there. But the wake is now out. Meanwhile, we've had Galen and the wizard Zaldor down on the courtyard. What would you like to do as you see a ballista bolt launch violently and fast across the courtyard over your head?
What the fuck is going on? Oh my god!
they're putting holes in my ship.
I've always wanted to do this.
How far under the wake are we at this point?
You're 50 at your angle, 100 feet. You're 50 feet above, and then at a weird some distance away.
You're running with me.
Yep.
Run straight up with me. And I'm going to keep telling you, waving in. Go, go!
I'm going.
So that we get right. So that we
Trust a man.
See ya!
You trust a man who's teleported away from you like a number of times.
And dropped a building on you.
But keep trusting him. It's gonna work out this time.
I'm trusting
This time
him.
it'll work.
Get us as close as you can.
You only have enough hit points to withstand half a crane this time. So
All I'm saying is if something starts chasing us, I'm going to be able to run faster than this man. Go!
airlift. Zeldor casts airlift and bounces both of us 60 feet off the ground straight up as we fly right up into the sky.
All right,
Okay,
you
that
and
helps you
all
one
affected
way.
creatures in the area fly up to 60 feet and land on a solid surface. That works. You get directly underneath the wake. And what is happening with the wake right now?
how does directly underneath
crashing.
help?
So
Just launch up and over
the way,
again.
the way I'm
okay.
seeing
Well,
it is
you
we're running in while everyone follow my hands on the podcast. So Hemlock is steering the ship towards one of the void spheres where you're shooting at it. And as we are running underneath the wake, I literally catch Galen around the hips and bounce us straight up as we fly right up, and the ship comes under us and we land on top.
I gotcha.
Done. You and Galen are on the ship. I believe everyone is on the ship. And I need
Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia style. You see that, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Further cementing Hugh's headcanon.
Yeah.
And Golly, make a spell attack roll -2 to represent an overall ballista.
Spell attack. I'm at 30, I believe. That is a 43. Is it +2, you said?
-2.
-2, 41.
41. The ballista flies over over the courtyard. Moments later, you almost reflexively want to fire again as a wizard and thaumaturge fill your view. And then as you go to greet them, as they land in your view, behind them is a huge explosion some distance away of black, crazy-ass void energy that erupts in a massive explosion that dwarfs the size of the fireball from earlier, and a huge chunk, I'd say a good quarter of the fortress blasts into a million shards, scattering all over the place.
I'm sure that's not going to land on anyone.
Yeah.
Poor Calavier.
Give
Poor
you some
Canterbury.
more things to collect.
And you can see that some of them are arcing away towards Canterbury, some are arcing towards you, and some are disappearing into the very approaching portal directly above into darkness.
Soon as everybody's on the deck, Hemlock's gonna get the wake
Punch it,
away
Bishop.
from, get it away from this hellscape that we're in.
Okay.
Ollie's trying to reload the ballista by the way.
Hemlock, hit it!
Punch it, I'm done. Let's get out.
Are there any large objects from that explosion headed towards the wake?
Yes.
Like multiple, or one big one, or any, or like.
There's one large one, and it is probably 2/3 of one of the Legion Scar flyer things that was in the maintenance is tumbling towards you.
As it gets fairly close, I'm gonna see that head towards it. As it gets 100 feet out, I'm gonna cast Telekinetic Hall
Oh.
on that item.
All these spell slots you've been hanging on to for weeks. There's nothing to do.
All right, you move the target 20 feet, potentially suspending it in midair, up to 80 bulk. I'd say that's good.
Up to 80 bulk. What level spell is that?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, yeah.
It's level 5. This huge flyer chunk is twisting and turning and tumbling towards you at the last second as little shards are pelting, and Hemlock is getting the wake out. You hold, and how do you deflect it?
I look a lot like Yoda on Dagobah training Luke.
Okay.
I'm just holding up the X-wing. I'm just did you guys need that?
No.
All right. I just drop it.
All right, you drop it. The
Just
wake
kinda
goes
shoot it off to the
flying
side.
past. More debris goes by, and as the wake is flying, you are too late, Hemlock, as the topmost sections are disappearing into this dark abyss. The wake, you go lower and lower at super speed in the courtyard and have one chance and one chance only into the exploded section that Golly blew up. There is now a tiny jagged canyon of metal and shards and all sorts of rusted crap, that the ceiling of which is this horrific portal, and the whole fortress is going up and up and up and up and up as you are racing through that, as the ceiling and the floor essentially are coming together.
Just like shooting womp rats, man.
Yeah.
The wake is racing faster
There's
and faster
only
and
room for one.
faster. Those of you who are looking are seeing this portal get higher and higher and higher of darkness above you. You are pushing the wake as fast as it can. In just a second, I'll have you make the roll for the evening. The difficulty is going to be high, and then we're going to increase it by 2 more for the damage that has already been sustained, but not 2 more for the damage you avoided. So it is going to be 33 plus 2 is 35 is your total. The wake is racing and racing and racing, and you're about to be either collapsing into the Iron Fortress or taken up into this portal. And just as you're about to hit the end, how fast you pull it off, make a sailing 35.
Can anybody help him in this moment?
I rolled a 5. That's not enough. So I'll use a hero point.
Your last hero point?
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
What do you need to roll?
16.
A 16.
What'd you roll?
35.
Oh.
Or no, I needed to be 35. Right? You said 35.
I did.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh!
Dun 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 dun.
Will
And-
Smith at the end of Independence.
And
Coming out of
right
that
before we stop
mothership.
for tonight, what does Hemlock say as the weight comes flying out and the whole Iron Fortress descends up into this terrible portal to the void that seals behind? Your final word, Hemlock.
Jericho! I missed you so much.
All right. And we will stop there for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Drop by ingloriousbards.com. We appreciate the support. We'll see y'all next time.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Peace.